And now at 5, hundreds of local students are saying no to standardized testing. They're opting out of the tests. But their decision could end up hurting an entire district. Welcome, everyone, to KOIN 6 News at 5. I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Jennifer Hoff. Students we talked to say the so-called smarter balanced assessments just aren't fair. But if enough opt out, it could cost their schools. Our Tim Becker is digging deeper into the opt-out movement. Tim?
Yeah, I found out a school's rating can go down to more than 5% of the students opt out of the assessment testing, and that, of course, can reduce the amount of state funding they get. So far, not a factor for schools like Cleveland High School right here, but it's a different story at Lake Oswego High School, where around 10% of the students are asking to opt out of the testing.
Definitely a waste of precious school time and waste of our resources, waste of our teachers' time.
Blake Mindeman and Daniel Vogel are two of the more than 100 students at Lake Oswego High School opting out of the Common Core-based Smarter Balanced exams. Tests, they argue, that do not accurately measure student and teacher ability, and they say are a waste of school time and money.
If I don't need to do it for graduation because I can meet state requirements through SAT or PSAT or whatever, which 90% of students can do, and it's not going to affect the school ranking, why should I take the test?
Those questions prompted the school district to send this letter to parents, listing the reasons why their students should take part in the assessment that's costing the state about $7 million, money that goes into the pockets of the companies behind the test.
They're making money off of making people test, and I feel like that's not their place to do that. They're not educators, they're businessmen.
The student union, we made posters and we hung them up in the hallway, and they all got torn down by the administration.
Cleveland High's Laura Isabella says the ongoing effort, social media like this Twitter account and posters, to educate fellow students about their test options continue to be met with resistance, and yet close to 1,000 students have opted out in the Portland public school system. That number is just over 100 at Lake O High School as well, and 79 have opted out in the Beaverton School District. Many of them believing one size simply can't fit all.
It just can't work having everybody in America take the same test.
Vice Principal said to us flatly, there is nothing in it for you to take the test. We just hope you will take the test.
So the 100 or so students asking to opt out at Lake Oswego puts that school now in jeopardy of having its rating downgraded and thus losing some state funding. The opt-outs, though, have not all been granted, so we'll be sure and follow this story and let you know how it all plays out. For now, though, they are safe here at Cleveland High School. Reporting live in Southeast Portland, Tim Becker, KOIN 6 News.
Tim, thank you.